One of my favorite horror movies is It, and I was actually surprised to see that The Simpsons did a parody of it. This episode comes right before Treehouse of Horror 33 in season 34. Let's go for the episode. In Kingfield, a young Barney Gumble plays with a paper boat on a rainy day. When it goes into the sewer, Barney tries to retrieve it, but is dragged in and killed by Crusto. Later, Homer puts up missing person posters for Barney. While cycling away, he is attacked by bullies Super Intense Kid Chalmers, Seymour Skinner, and Dewey Largo. Homer spots Crusto watching the bullying from the bushes and calls out before escaping down the hill with the bullies in pursuit. At the river, a group of kids helps Homer by chasing off the bullies, with Marge hitting Chalmers with a baseball. The kids, calling themselves the Loser Gang, take Homer to their clubhouse. Outside, Comic Book Guy warns Homer to stay away from Marge. In the clubhouse, Homer tells the kids about seeing Crusto, and they all share their own encounters. Deciding to stop him, they visit the Kingfield Clown archives to research Crusto. While there, Homer writes a love poem for Marge. They discover that Crusto had several shows over the years, none of which were funny. While Marge and Homer show a clip from Crusto's show, he emerges from the TV and tries to kill Comic Book Guy. Homer stabs Crusto with garden shears, and Marge shuts off the TV, temporarily defeating him. The gang then arms themselves to confront Crusto at Channel 14. Meanwhile, Comic Book Guy finds Homer's love poem. At Channel 14, Homer finds Crusto hiding in a box labeled free candy. The loser's weapons are ineffective, but Crusto slips on marbles and performs a slapstick routine, making the kids laugh for the first time. Surprised, Crusto continues until Marge gives him little stinker cherry bombs, which he eats and explodes, defeating him. Then the gang makes a pact to return if Crusto reappears. Marge then kisses Comic Book Guy, who claims he wrote Homer's love poem. 27 years later, Jimbo, Dolph, Kearney, and Nelson discover a new pie shop and are killed by Crusto. Seeing this on the news, Homer realizes Crusto has returned and calls his old gang to fulfill their pact. During this time, Moe formed the rock and roll ventriloquist act Metal Moe, and Carl became an astronaut, bailing on a mission to destroy an asteroid. Marge and Comic Book Guy married, had 2 kids, and Marge is a CEO to her own company. Despite Comic Book Guy refusing to help, Marge sneaks out to join Homer and the gang in stopping Crusto. At Doe's Tavern, the gang reunites to plan Crusto's defeat. Comic Book Guy arrives to take Marge home, leaving their kids, Bert and Lizzie, in the car. The kids walk by a needful crap second-hand store and are kidnapped by Crusto, who taunts the gang with this on their phones. Then the gang returns to Channel 14 to rescue the kids and defeat Crusto. The gang tells Crusto they no longer fear him, but he reveals he feeds on something much better: adult anxieties. He also reveals Comic Book Guy didn't write the love poem. As Crusto grows stronger from his ghost children's laughter, Bert and Lizzie realize he draws power from a laugh sign. Homer gives Marge a rock to destroy the sign, revealing he wrote the poem. As Marge throws the rock, Crusto attacks her, but Comic Book Guy intervenes and is mortally wounded. Marge destroys the sign, causing the ghost kids to ascend to heaven and Crusto to lose his power and die. Marge tells her dying husband she can't forgive his years of lies, which oddly makes Homer happy. On their UFO, Kang and Kodos realize their plan has failed and search for a new scheme. They settle on using the book The Tommyknockers, unaware of what Tommyknockers are. If you want to see the Treehouse of Horror episode, which is literally after this episode, then click this video right here.